Let's look at this set. Five companies were vying with each other in their bid to take over Mittal Steel, the largest steel maker in the world. The companies initially offered price per share of Mittal Steel, which is termed as the offer price. Okay. The offer prices of the respective companies on 1st February 2017 morning were as follows. Okay. So these were the offer prices of these five companies: Tata Steel, JK Steel, SR Steel, Modi Steel, and Nippon Steel. The bidding process continued for 6 days from 1st to 6th February. During this period, all the companies followed a simple rule for revising their offer prices. If the closing price of the share of a particular company on Bombay Stock Exchange on any day was higher than previous day's closing price, the offer price was revised upwards the next day by 1 rupee per share. Okay. So if your closing price has gone up, your offer price will also go up by 1 rupee. If the closing price of the share of a particular company on BSE on any day was lower than the previous day's closing price, the offer price was revised downwards by rupees 2 per share the next day. If your own share price goes up, your offer price goes up by 1. If your own share price goes down, your offer price goes down by 2. Okay. Each day, the offer prices of the companies were revised, starting with the first revision on 2nd February and the final revision on 6th February. Okay. So after completion of each trading day, the offer prices given to Mittal Steel kept on getting changed. The table shows the closing share prices of BSE for the five companies mentioned. This is the table that is being referenced. Closing prices. So see, closing price on 31st January is as good as the opening price on 1st February. Okay. So here it has gone up. Here it has gone up. I will represent it in a manner that is, okay, going up, and going down. This I know. Here it is going down, going up, and going up. For SR Steel, it is going up, it is going up, it is going up, it is going up, and it is going up. SR Steel is doing really well. The prices are only going up. For Modi Steel, first and second day, I don't know. I know this is going up, this is going up, this is going down. Here going down, going up, going up, going up, and going up. Okay, wonderful. The table shows the closing share prices of BSE for five companies mentioned. The data for the closing price of Tata Steel on 3rd February and Modi Steel on 2nd February are not available. Yes, that is clear from the table. Following additional information is available. For Tata Steel, the number of days on which share price increased was one more than the number of days on which share price decreased over the previous day. Okay. So see, total number of days, share price increase plus share price decrease should be equal to 5. The number of days on which share price increased and the number of days on which the share price decreased should be equal to 5. And we are told this is greater. The number of days on which share price increased is greater than number of days on which share price decreased. The possibilities are either this is 50 or this is 41 or this is 32. These are the only possibilities. I know 50 is not possible because one decrease has already taken place. Also look at the price on 2nd February and 4th February. The price from 2nd February to 4th February has come down. From 527.5 to 527, it has come down. Which is to say, there has to be at least one decrease involved somewhere, either on 2nd February or on 3rd February. There has to be one decrease somewhere, which is to say only one decrease as a possibility is not going to happen. So for Tata Steel, we have 3 increases and 2 decreases. For Tata Steel, we have 3 increases and 2 decreases. Okay. Apart from that, nothing else can be inferred. Also, the share price of Tata Steel neither decreased nor increased on more than 2 consecutive days during the previous day, more than 2 consecutive days during the previous day from 1st to 5th February. Okay, so you cannot have 3 or higher continuous days on which increases have taken place, or 3 or more higher days when continuous decreases have taken place. Given that 2 increases have taken place for Tata Steel, here I cannot have the third day as an increase. So this has to be a decrease, and then this has to be an increase. And this is how the storyline for Tata Steel works out. Point A is entirely taken care of. Next, the share price of Modi Steel increased 4 days and decreased on 1 day over the previous day. So if it has to increase on 4 days and decrease on 1 day, the decrease is already happening on 5th February. It is already happening on 5th February. So this also has to be an increase, and this also has to be an increase. 4 increases, 1 decrease. Okay. So we pretty much have what has happened to the share prices of each of these people. Let's go. Let me go ahead and write it down. Oh, why do I want to do daily? Let me do the share prices as on 6th February. Final revision on 6th February. So for Tata Steel, 3 increases, 2 decreases. 3 increases leads to +3, 2 decreases leads to -4. So the final offer price on 6th Feb that they would have will be +3 -4, so 593. For JK Steel, again 2 decreases, 3 increases, so 1 down, it will be 591. For SR Steel, 5 increases, so 596. And for Modi Steel, 4 increases, 1 decrease, so 2 increase, 598. And finally, Nippon Steel, 4 increases, 1 decrease, 2 up. So final offer price will be 600. Oopsie, I think I have made a mistake. Look at this. What have I done? 154 to 150, 158 to 153 is a decline. So it will not be 600. 3 increases, 1 decline, so it will be 597. The offer price on 6th February for these 5 companies are going to be these. Okay. Let me go ahead and try to record. Try to record whatever. Try to record or answer the questions. Mittal Steel was taken over by the company that offered the maximum offer price on 6th February. Identify the company that was successful in taking over Mittal Steel. Okay. The highest price was with Modi Steel. So option B, Modi Steel. Next, which group of companies had the same absolute change in offer price on 6th February with respect to 1st February? Absolute change for Tata Steel is -1. Absolute change for JK Steel is -1. Absolute change for SR Steel is +5. Absolute change for Modi Steel is +2. For absolute change for Nippon Steel is -1. So Tata, JK, and Nippon, all three of them have the same absolute change. So option A. Next, had the bidding concluded on 5th February and the companies with the top 2 offer prices not showed interest in taking over the company, which company could have taken over Mittal Steel? Now, this is a very, very interesting question. See, had the bidding concluded on 5th February, so this last change that is being referenced here, the last changes that have been referenced here have to be negated. So for Tata Steel, at the end of the 5th day, the offer price from Tata Steel is going to be 2 higher, 595, then JK, then SR, then Modi, and then Nippon. 2 higher, 1 lower, 1 lower, 2 higher, 2 higher, 590. These are going to be the offer prices on 5th February from these 5 companies. And we're told at the bidding concluded on 5th February, and the companies with top two offer prices not showed interest. These are the two companies with the top two offer prices. They are not showing interest. Which company could have taken over Mittal Steel? We see Tata Steel and SR both have the same offer price. And we have a wonderful option. There will be a tie between Tata Steel and SR Steel. That should be our answer. Okay. Next, only those companies with an offer price of more than rupees 595 on 4th February were considered for further participation. How many companies were not eligible for making a bid on 6th February? Okay. So on 4th February, we have done the work up till 5th February. Let us also do the work for 4th February. If your offer price is 595 or lower, you are eliminated. Let's see. Tata Steel, one day back if I go, it will have an offer price of 594. This will have an offer price of 589. This will have an offer price of 594. This will have an offer price of 599. And this will have an offer price of 598. So the question is asking how many companies were not eligible for making a bid on 6th February. You can see these companies are entirely eliminated from consideration. They are no longer eligible because after 4th February, their offer prices are lower than 595. So these three companies were not eligible. The answer to the question is option A. And that is the entirety of this set. Wonderful set, requires a careful reading, but not a lot of heavy interpretation. Only up and down arrow is enough to capture whatever we need to do for this set.